here.
Katerina.
Oh, hey, Katerina.
Oops, there's my mic. Bring it over towards me. Hi, everybody. And hello, Katerina. We know you're here. And please, if anyone else is tuning in yet, please check in. Let us know that you're there. Let us know where you're tuning in from. All right, looks like Jeff Raymond is here. And Katerina, Melissa Clark Seastrand, Deb Hughes Gar, Candace Ann Sykes. They have not actually checked in, but Facebook tells me that they are watching. So, hope
So
that's true.
Deb from Alberta, is that?
Yep.
Okay, hi.
Yes. So, yeah, do let us know how the sound is. Let us know that you're there, where you're tuning in from, what's been happening in your life, what you had for supper. We had, thank goodness for Progresso soup. Progresso soup and my homemade bread.
Sourdough.
Yep, I have a very old sourdough starter given to me by a friend of mine who got it from a neighbor of hers who says it's been in their family since the gold rush.
The gold. But of course they all say that. So.
But, well, it could be true.
Could be.
But, every sourdough changes depending on what you feed it and the atmosphere around it. So, but it's kind of cool to feel like it has that kind of lineage. And Kevin McNamara is here. Hi, Kevin, in Melrose, Mass. Kevin is a, very long-time friend of mine. We rarely get to see each other, but have great memories. The Chartiers are here from Stevens Point. Candace and Sykes is watching. Awesome.
Wow.
Katerina says, I too had prepared foods for dinner.
Prepared foods.
And homemade blueberry lemon bread made by Julie. Ooh,
Jules.
that sounds so good. That sounds great. So let's see. We are a little unprepared.
We are so totally
We're woefully unprepared.
But we did have a little snow. Well, I'll give you the thought process. Okay. Had a little snow today. Not a lot. Not enough to even sit on the road, but on the grass.
It's sitting on the apple trees.
On the grass, some places on the trees, there was
First snow.
white frosting. We said, "Oh, let's do a snow-related thing," and I remembered this video that Eric Favreau did for Maine Fiddle Camp. Where he walked out in the middle of this snowy situation.
He came out of the woods, right?
He came out of the
Had
woods,
to push pine branches.
sat down,
Outside.
put pine branches full of snow aside, and sat down and played
In a chair.
and played Caribou Reel with snowshoes on while foot tapping with snowshoes on. So that made me think about Caribou Reel, and if somebody can find that video somehow in Maine Fiddle Camp and put it on the chat, that's what
It's on the Maine Fiddle Camp YouTube channel, right?
Yes, it is.
We just ran out of time.
We ran out of time.
We were going to post
If
it.
you can find that and post it, it's hilarious, and it's a great playing of Caribou Reel, which is what we're going to play right now, even though there's not nearly as much snow here as there was when Eric was playing that.
And he was talking about how he'll see you all at Fiddle Camp.
Yeah,
right?
see, Fiddle
and then
Hell.
Fiddle Camp, and he tromped off, obviously on his way to the border in his snowshoes.
On his way to the border.
I'll be there by the time of Fiddle Camp.
Yep, and some of you will be seeing Eric this weekend at Fiddle Hell in Westford, Massachusetts.
That's right. Oh, good. We've got some snowy tune names coming in. Awesome. Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Keep them coming.
Well, winter, snow, change of seasons, cold.
Cold. Anyway,
It's
Caribou-
coming, and but we're going to celebrate it instead of dreading it.
Yeah,
How about
we're gonna
that?
celebrate.
All right, we'll do a
Caribou
little bit of Caribou Reel.
Dee, dee, dee. Yeah, that's the one.
2, 3, 4.
E.
3, 4.
There's your E minor 7.
Your E minor 7 to end the tune.
Yeah.
Right. So there's your coldish, well, caribou, they're a northern
Yeah.
breed. They love cold weather.
Caribou and a reindeer are the same animal,
Yes, we know.
I'm just saying. So, Santa and his caribou, right? I don't know. It's
Well, someone could quibble over it because I think caribou is the North American version and reindeer is the Northern European version.
Yep.
And are they exactly the same species?
they are exactly, that DNA is exactly
So they came
the
over
same.
on the land bridge
I believe so.
and cool.
Yeah, or maybe on some boat with some Swedes.
I
Yes.
bet it was the land bridge
Okay,
back when there
maybe.
was one. They're pretty ancient. All right, let's just dive right into the jam. It's almost 7, and there's so many times that we are late starting
Yeah,
the
so
jam.
we're going to start the jam.
So let's start the jam like a minute early. That
We're-
would be kind of cool.
We're in danger of starting on
Oh my
time.
God! Oh no! Oh no! All right. Oh yeah. So I'm looking at these comments, and Jeff Raymond. Hi, Jeff. My tablet is listening. Sounds good. Frozen pizza with caramelized onions and mushrooms added. That is often one of our go-tos. Not exactly those additions, but frozen pizza with accoutrement,
Yeah.
you might say. And Katerina replied, "Why do you eat frozen pizza? I like hot pizza."
Oh.
This was my then 6-year-old Nadia. So it must have been something Nadia said when she was 6 years
I
old.
like hot pizza.
Let's have frozen pizza, but I like hot pizza. Yeah, we're kind of partial to Paul Newman pizza. Not necessarily because it's like, I have no idea if it's the best frozen pizza around. You could actually put your opinions in the chat. What is your favorite frozen pizza? I would love to know. But I buy Paul Newman pizza because I support the organization. And then we add veggies and a little more cheese and whatever else is in the house.
Yep.
And it's really good. A good, quick solution. So let's see then. Who will be at Hell this week? Unfortunately, Katerina, Bill and I will not be at Hell.
We have
Jim
not,
will be.
Jim
we were
will
not.
be.
Yeah, we were not invited this
We're
year.
not invited.
But Jim will be there at least for a couple of days. And Andrea says, "Hey Bill, nice write up on the interview with Ellen Goller in the MFC newsletter.
Oh, thank you.
You guys got the snow Wisconsin got a couple of days ago. Yep, believe that. And then we have some tunes coming in. Awesome.
Baby.
Awesome. Leslie Bartos here. Hi, Leslie. Thank you for typing our tip jar, treat jar information into the chat. And yes, Deb, I've heard the same thing. Only female reindeers have horns, so Santa's sleigh is actually girl-powered. If it wasn't for the women, what would get done? And I say that with lots of love and affection for all the males in my life.
Okay.
Oh, cauliflower crust pizza. That sounds good. With anchovies on top. Ooh. Benefit of that is that nobody wants to share. That's Katerina. All right, let's get started. Snow deer. Oof.
Snow deer is a yep. It's a tune that our good late friend Lucian Matthew liked to play, and it goes back to the sort of
words.
The pop, sort of like 1930s and 40s pop culture.
I think isn't it older than that?
Maybe older.
I think
than
it's
that.
older. It was an old music hall song.
Okay, it's an old
I think it's turn of the century. It was an old vaudeville song. And the words we don't sing anymore because they're kind of atrocious.
Yeah, and Snow
But the
Deer
tune's
was
great. Was an Indian maiden.
An Indian,
Indian maiden.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll say right.
So you can just imagine.
But the tune is great.
Right. Okay, here we go. So Snow Deer in the key of D dog.
Okay, so so there's an E major there.
Second chord.
There we go, D dog.
I just have to tell Bill one more comment. Katerina says this is in reference to the reindeer being female.
Yeah.
If they were boys, they'd get lost all the time.
No, come on. Come on. Get lost all the time, just occasionally.
You know, he used to be really good at directions and would be the one telling me how to find places. But since we got GPS, and he doesn't do that. Now he's the one who calls me when he gets lost on the way to the gig.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Yep, it's actually true. But it all evens out in the end.
Snow Deer.
All right. Da-dum-bum-bum. So a little slow the first couple
D-dog.
times, and then we'll bring it up to speed. 1, 2, 1.
Eggplant. D-dog. Eggplant. George. D-dog. Dog.
I feel like we're not in tune with each other.
Ooh.
So I'm going to check my tuning.
Well, we tune because we care.
Some hair flat.
I am totally in tune. Totally.
Were you when you started?
Yep, I didn't change anything else.
Yeah, no, it's my fiddle that changed.
Okay.
And we can say that because we've been playing this afternoon.
Well,
But it's not uncommon. Well, two things. One is that I just did get the wood stove going in the last couple of days. So the house is drying out. But also, I find this is a really weird thing. But I find at this time of the year, the winter time of the year, that right around when the sun goes down, the atmosphere must really change because my fiddle always goes sharp right around that time. And that would have been right when we finished practice.
okay.
So it was sharp. And I forgot that I needed to double check
Okay.
because it was in tune earlier.
I know you'd think.
It was in tune yesterday. Shouldn't it be in tune today?
I don't have anything more to say about that.
I don't know how many times my students have said stuff like that to me, like, but when I practiced yesterday, I was in tune. When I practiced 5 days ago, it was in tune.
So want me to tell the story about David Greeley and the plastic violin, the
Carbon fiber?
carbon fiber violin that David Greeley, who's
I remember,
Fiddle-
of course, David and the carbon fiber violin, but I don't remember
the
the
fiddle
story.
player for Steve Riley and the Mammoo Playboys, and he was trying out this new carbon fiber violin, and he would go into a gig and he forgot and left it in the trunk of his car when it was like 100 degrees outside. So, of course, in the trunk of the car was probably 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and he took the thing out thinking the thing was going to be totally ruined, and it was perfectly in tune.
Oh, didn't he talk to us about that when
Yeah.
the Mammoo Playboys played in Portland?
Yeah,
Now I remember.
yeah, yeah.
He was totally amazed. Right,
So,
right. They played in Portland many years ago now, in the middle of the winter. Of course, we just had a big storm, and none of them had any kind of cold weather gear
well, that's right.
at all. They could barely even walk on the sidewalk. Guys, you're in Maine and it's winter.
Figure it out.
Sorry, but this is how it
Okay.
is. Okay.
What do we got here?
Well,
I
we
got
have. Shoot.
suggestions.
We have a lot of suggestions, but my phone.
What?
Hang on.
Okay, sorry.
I need to set it so that it does not put itself to sleep. Because I forgot to do that.
Oh,
It went into auto lock, so
auto
I have
lock.
to reopen Facebook. Okay, there we go. Oh, Katerina says Snow Deer is a really accessible tune on the bass. I don't think I've ever played it before, but it's really catchy. So catchy.
It is.
And she also says, oh, I just tuned in September.
Right.
It's
It's
a
a
bass.
bass. It's allowed to be. Not only. I know. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And Andrea says we lost Gordon Lightfoot on Sunday. Any chance of playing his song about the Edmund Fitzgerald? Not tonight, but I will put it on my radar, and maybe we can do it next week.
We've lost Gordon Lightfoot several.
I thought he had passed away.
Yeah, like a year ago.
So
or
this
something.
might be the
It's
anniversary.
the anniversary of the
of his
sinking of the
passing.
Edmund.
Yeah, because I did hear the Edmund Fitzgerald on one of the NPR programs
Yeah.
recently. So I bet it's the anniversary.
Yeah, it's the anniversary
And
of the.
totally open to doing it, but not tonight because I would have to go find the words and give Bill the chords
Yep.
and all that stuff.
We'll do it next week.
So next week. And so let me get back to that group of tune requests. Uh-oh.
Uh oh. I don't like when you say uh oh.
Okay. So we're going to do Cold Frosty Morning. And for some reason, when my phone when my phone went to sleep, I lost some of the chat. So if someone could let me know what tunes came in before Cold Frosty Morning, that would be great. I have Cold Frosty Morning, Crooked Stovepipe. And Jeff just posted Sadie at the Back Door. Those are the 3 tunes that I can see. So if I've missed something, please repost it. And hi to Lewis. Lewis is watching on YouTube.
Yay!
And he's requested Joys of Quebec.
Da-da-dum, da-da-dum.
So we've got a few tunes to do. Okay,
Lewis,
Cold Frosty
you've got it.
Morning.
Is that in A,
A-modal.
A, and then A major, A minor kind of minor kind of?
I think it's all A minor.
A, here we go.
Okay,
A.
we'll find out what Bill does.
Got A's and G's
Head
and
for
E
A.
minors. Cold frosty morning. George. E minor A. George E minor A. George E minor A. George E minor
All A minor. All A minor. A minor.
A minor, E minor, A, George E minor, A, George, A minor, George A minor, George E minor, A minor, George, A minor, George A minor, George E minor, A minor. A
One more.
Watch this. F, E minor, A minor, walk down, George, F, E minor, A minor.
Oh, nice chord.
That's my old A minor 7 chord. Ooh yeah.
And Andrea said those were all the tunes. Okay, so
Well, that was all we had. Didn't miss anything. Didn't miss a beat. Thank you, Andrea.
No, Katerina. Thank you, Andrea, for reposting Katerina's requests. Great. Okay. Crooked Stovepipe.
Key of G.
Key of G George.
Dum dum da 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 dum da da da.
Nice walk down, says Andrea.
Really?
That last time through.
Yeah, thank you. It's sort of when that on those sort of modally kind of tunes that works really well.
Okay.
Crooked Stovepipe.
Crooked Stovepipe.
Oh boy.
And we will do this a little slow at first.
It's a down east maritime Canadian maritime.
Was it made famous by Don Messer? Wasn't it one
maybe.
of his theme songs?
Yeah.
For his radio show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Key of G George.
George.
2, 3,
G George.
4.
Dog. Nice ending there.
Yeah, I like
nice
that
and
final
abrupt.
chord.
Yeah.
So if you all have not tried that, Here's a little fiddle technique to try with your instrument. Just
Ooh, instrument.
without. This is the only way we can really play a full chord because we only play 2 strings at a time. But you can roll your bow across the strings while traveling, and it sounds terrible with no fingers on. But what I just did was a G chord, so I had my first finger on the A string, the note is B, and my second finger on the E string on the G, which is the low second finger. And then I rolled my bow, but faster.
Ah!
And you get to play a whole chord, and it's really fun. So look up your chord fingerings and practice rolling your bow, and you will impress all your jam mates.
Boy, wait till you go to that next
Wait till
jam.
you go to that next jam, and you end with a great big chord at the end of Crooked Stovepipe. All right, let's see. Let's get back to one of Katerina's tunes. Les Anges au Patin, or Maison de Glace. Gotta think about Les Anges. Let's do Maison de Glace, and I'm gonna look up Les Anges because I know it. I know it's B minor, and
one
it's
is
not in
this?
my head. Angel on Ice Skates,
Oh,
and I will look that up. But get ready to play Maison de Glace, the Ice House Jig. It's in the key of D dog,
it's got
and Bill can tell you a
sort
little
of
bit about
walk
the
up
chords.
kind of chords thing. So, gog, 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 F sharp minor and George and A. And do it again. F sharp minor, G, A, A7, and then the B minor and G and D, E, B minor and G, D, G, A and D. Pardon my squeaky voice. Hey,
Oh,
here
we're gonna
we
plug
go.
this in. Shoot.
So this tune was written,
Keep talking.
composed by Réjean Brunet, the Réjean, one of the brothers of the Brunet brothers, Frère Brunet, and at Elkins, for what it's Augusta Heritage Center
Doesn't fit.
in Elkins, West Virginia. And there's a venue there called the Ice House, which is actually the old ice house from when the property, the place used to be a farm, and it's so they used to, back in the day, they used to ship ice from up here in Maine down south to places like, I would guess, West Virginia, and they would store that over the summer in these buildings that were insulated by sawdust, and many feet thick of sawdust, and ice would last all winter, all summer,
Good job, Bill.
Yeah.
All right, here we are. And so, did you say that this is the building the accordion class was in?
Yeah, the accordion classes. So Réjean Brunet had an accordion class, and he wrote the first part of the tune, the A part, and then the class wrote the B part of the tune, and so that's
And history was made.
history
it's a
is
fantastic
made. It's
tune.
like a fantastic tune. It's called Ice House Jig or
Maison de
de Glace.
Okay, here we go.
House of Ice.
1, 2, 1,
D-dog.
2.
F sharp minor George A D dog F sharp minor George D minor A dog F sharp minor George A dog nice little ending there.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
I couldn't resist.
Yeah.
Great conversations going on here.
Really, conversations. Well,
There was some discussion of if the fiddle can play chords, Bill might be out of a job.
yeah.
Except there's no way a fiddle can play 6 strings.
Well,
Jeff says, but there is. Andrea, I know there are 5-string fiddles. Are there 6-string fiddles? Not that I know of. There's a point where I suppose there could be. I've always kind of wanted that
at that
low
C-
string.
That low C.
The low C, yeah. And definitely in my cello, I've always wanted that. I've always wanted to have one more lower string. And of course, I have a low C on a cello. But then, you know, we've had tunes where I wanted to get down to a B flat or an A low. And I didn't have another string, so I retuned the cello, and then that messes up other notes. So anyway, you do start with a fiddle or viola, you do start having to negotiate with how wide the neck has to be to separate the strings enough so that when you finger them, you're not constantly hitting 2 or 3 strings.
Well, I would.
So that would be an issue, and also the size of the body would need to.
Well, the strength of the body to be
And the
able
strength
to
of the body,
support
yeah.
the tension of all those
Yeah,
strings
right.
without like
Um,
collapsing.
but you know, with the viola, they go up to like 17 inches on a viola, which is way too big for me to get that lower depth of sound.
Yep.
So there's a trade-off. If the body gets larger and it gets harder to play, you get a great lower sound, but you might lose the resonance of the top end. And vice versa. If you added like a fifth above the E, if you added a B string.
Bottom line, why fix it if it ain't broke? Right?
5 strings are enough.
Yeah, I think or 4. 4 is still pretty good.
4 is pretty good, yeah.
Just figure it out. Figure it out. You know.
Diminishing returns, Getmans play, or Germans play a 5-string. There are 5-string basses, yeah, for sure. Elna has one, electric bass, but there are also 5-string basses, acoustic basses. And does the Hardanger have 10 strings? I think the Hardanger has 8. I think.
4 plus 4.
4 plus 4 because it's resonating each string.
Yeah.
I think. Not positive. I have one upstairs. I should look at it. Let's see. Maine would ship ice all over the world. More money was made from the ice trade than ever was from the California gold rush, says Jeff. Andrea says, and they were paid in cold cash. Jeff replies, or in rum. True. True that. Yeah, we should sometimes sing Tom's song again about
Oh, the African man.
old molasses rum, all about that trade.
Oh, the African man took the silver page.
The German
Oh.
5-string classical basses have not enough curve on the bridge for precise bowing, so say the Americans. Well, you know, and I would say having played 5-string fiddles, it's all a matter of getting used to it.
Yeah, figure it out.
It's all what you're used to.
Come on, you Americans,
And,
figure it out.
No,
you know.
yeah, right. Step it up. Step it up.
No.
Okay, next tune. Where are we? I had looked up
Oh,
L'Ange Patin, Angel on Ice Skates. So we'll do that. We haven't done a waltz yet, and this is a beauty. It's in the key of B. I'm sorry, it's not in the key of B minor. It's in the key of D dog. And Bill, the B part, you'll recognize it, but the B part starts with an E minor.
okay.
And this is the funky one where there's an extra measure at the end of the tune. At the very end before you go back to the
Just
beginning.
play it. You know,
You'll recognize it.
I know everybody. You all will forgive me if I screw up the.
And
first
you'll
time
recognize it.
through.
We've done it. We've played
I
it
know we
many
have.
times. Okay.
Who wrote this?
This one I believe was Mario. Maybe someone can put
Okay.
it in the chat. Pascal plays it, but it was written by his friend Mario.
Okay. Here we go.
Is what I remember. Okay, here we go.
D-dog.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
Dog.
3. B minor.
Good one. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, Claude Mette. Yes, Claude Mette wrote that one.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Claude.
Yes, I forgot. Oh, yes, Andrea, there is a two-string Chinese fiddle. It's played with a bow hair between the two strings. I have one.
Of course she has one. Of course she has one. Jeez.
It's bizarre, but anyway, yeah, no, I had a student whose son went to China and brought him back, and it's called an udzu, and they brought him back an udzu as a souvenir from China, and so he wanted me to teach him how to play it, so he went online and found another udzu and bought it for me. And so we did a few udzu lessons, because I went online onto YouTube and figured out how to play it. And it's really interesting because you don't press. I'm not going to get it out right now, maybe another week. But basically, you hold it upright. You sit down with your legs crossed, and you hold it in your lap upright, and you don't press all the strings all the way down to the neck. There's no fretboard. There's no fingerboard. There's just a neck. So you are touching the string, and it's true. The bow is between the body and the strings. Pretty sure. Or the hair is between the body and the strings. And you always are playing two strings. And it has a really sort of ethereal sound. It's amazing. So if you're interested, look it up on YouTube. There are videos of people playing the udzu.
How do you spell it?
UDZO. UDZU. Udzu.
Okay.
And yeah. I haven't tried to play it since, but it's a very, very interesting, cool instrument. And it's, sometimes I look at these fiddles or violas or cellos, this family of instruments, basses, and it just seems like a miracle to me. And I know they evolved over time, and many, many people were involved in creating what we now play as a fiddle. But who the heck thought of this? Right? And then you play something like the udzu, which is centuries old. And maybe thousands of years old, I'm not sure.
Millennia.
Yeah.
Millennia.
And
old, yeah.
some of the very early string instruments, which still exist in Africa and in Asia. And someone thought of taking a gourd, basically. Gourds can be hollow. And attaching strings and a neck to it. So the gourd is the resonator. So someone thought of plucking a string, a vine, of something, some kind of stringy thing. And if it's tight enough, you get a sound. How can I make it louder? How can I make this portable? So it's not like just from a tree, right?
Okay.
It's just amazing, the whole process that went into creating this family of instruments. And it happened over many, many generations, many millennia of time, and evolved into these instruments. It just astounds me sometimes. Unlike the saxophone, which was actually an invented instrument by Adolphe Sax. He invented the saxophone. That's why it's called the saxophone. Like, it wasn't one person that did this. This was a collective not only of people, but of cultures. Because there's some kind of bowed string instrument in many different cultures. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. I could talk about this for a long time. And I'm going to stop now.
What's the next tune?
What's the next tune?
Hey, Pam, what's the next tune?
Good question, Bill.
Okay.
What is the next tune? Let's see. I'm going to go back near the beginning because I was catching up on Katarina's tunes. And the next tune is... Uh-oh. Oh, Sadie at the Back Door. I knew there was one more.
Jeff.
Sadie at the Back Door from Jeff, yes. And that is the last tune that's been requested, so you all better get busy.
You're on. Oh, God. Okay.
And pick some more tunes.
I've got
or
a whole pile of things.
Bill is going to start requesting tunes.
I've got a whole lot of really good ones stacked up. And we're going to play them all tonight, too. We have to stay till 9:30. That's the way it's going to be.
I might go to bed. You can stay.
I'll stay here.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to do Sadie at the Back Door. This is an old time tune in the key of D Dog. You all have played it before, so I think we'll just play it. Maybe I won't go like top speed it right away. We'll do it kind of lopey. It's good that
Lopey.
way. Yeah.
You're going to do it lopey? Really?
2, 3,
D-Dog.
4.
Charlie.
Here we go.
That's a good one.
Get that back. That's how. Okay. Joys of Quebec.
Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Key of A. Da-da-dum, 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 da-da-dum. Eggplant. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll just play this. You all know it.
Yep.
1, 2,
A,
1,
A.
2.
Boys of Quebec.
There you go. Oh, a nice one. And one I haven't played for a while, so I'm going to quickly bring it up. Wherever it is, here's the marches.
High clouds?
No, the Gale.
The Gale. A minor?
That's kind of why I'm looking it up. A minor, you're right.
Hey,
Right.
But the
And
only
then-
thing I'll get right on this one.
And then Bill, the B part is an A major.
I remember this one.
No, the B part starts with an A major chord, and it ends on A minor. You remember this one, but I think you've always played bass on it. So, enjoy the chords. Yeah, because this is one that Scrod used to play. So
And
you
who
would have
wrote
been,
it?
Sue Conger.
Sue.
So you would have been playing bass on it usually. Yeah, Susan Conger. Okay. So this is a very notey tune. So we are going to keep it moderate. We're going to keep it lopey.
Lopey, everybody.
Maybe not lopey, but moderate. We won't get super fast on it because it's very notey.
Lopey.
There's a lot of chord changes. So great tune written by Susan Conger. And it's in the book Along the River. 2, 1, 2.
Okay. minor. Wow.
Yeah, it's in By the River. And what a great tune. And thank you for reminding me of that, because I have a student who's going to absolutely love that. I'm going
Okay.
to give it to him in his lesson tomorrow.
Okay.
And Jasper will absolutely love this tune. So
Okay.
that's perfect. And, you know, I don't talk about, like, playing technique and stuff like that very much, but
Well,
I will if you all want. But
not in this context.
I mean, in this context. I mean, at the jam. No, I spend my life talking about this stuff.
Yeah,
So,
you do.
this is a great tune for working on fiddle technique and mandolin technique, because you're playing these amazing arpeggios, and you want to know your arpeggios, and you're doing a thing with the bow that is really, really valuable to learn. So that B part is just like classic. It's a great workout for having flexibility in your wrist, in your bow hand, and for knowing your chords on the violin on those upper strings. So there's my little teacher advice for tonight. And Katerina seconds that, saying there's room for great bass lines in that tune.
Oh
So,
boy.
yeah, this is like a sort of a textbook. If you know you need to work on technique, but you hate doing technique exercises, like most of the world, this is a really great tune to learn and work on, because it's all contained in this tune. All this kind of really technical stuff you need to work on to be a better player is in this tune. And it's such a satisfying tune to play. So that's my 2 cents worth on that one. So great suggestion, great tune. And yeah, we'll keep that one out so I remember to use it tomorrow. And let's see. We are, wow, it's 2 minutes of 8.
Well.
And we have played all the requests.
Okay.
So let's play a waltz to end with.
Okay.
Bill.
High clouds.
High Clouds, okay.
Yeah.
Bill had a long list of ideas for tonight, so he finally gets
I
to...
had like 34 or 35 different suggestions.
Which
but
is actually typical for him, so
only
don't
gonna
stress.
get one of them.
So don't make him feel. Don't let him make you feel guilty. He always has like 35 requests.
Yeah, okay.
So it's all okay. Yes, Along the River is the book, and it's
Okay.
definitely a book to get.
Okay.
So we'll end up with one of our favorite waltzes, High Clouds, written by our friend David Kaner. Many of our friend David Kaner.
Many of ours. Friend.
Many of ours
ours friend.
Okay.
Yeah. Many of.
He's
us
a friend. He's a
us
friendy
is-
of many of us.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Whether he's here or there, he's still a friend.
This is G.
Yes. G. George. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
George. Charlie. Nothing wrong with that tune. Thank you all for coming out. Don't forget the tip jar. Put money in there.
Yeah, we always forget to mention it,
We
but it's
need
there.
money. We need
Nico
money.
says tip jar, treats.
Nico
Sky
says
said, oh, treats? Oh no,
Yeah.
ball. Yeah,
ball.
Sky's in need of a new ball too. She's almost split that one in half.
That one's got a big cut down the middle of it. Oh.
And Andrea says we can get in all of Bill's requests in one session if we play each tune for 2 minutes with no breaks in between.
That's 30,
That'd be 30, yeah.
37. Oh, that's
30,
good.
yeah.
Okay. Well, let's
There
try
you go.
that next week. Okay.
We'll do a little Pure Lane retrospective.
Oh, boy. Pure Lane.
Okay, so those of you who love Quebecois music, Pure Lane.
P-U-R-E-L-A-I-N-E. You can get the...
P-U-E-R. P-U-E-R. Pure.
Okay.
P-U-E-R.
Okay.
And then the other word was right.
Okay.
And it's this amazing
It's about...
recording that it's the full length of the CD and the tunes never stop.
Yep. And Lane, it's about sheep. Pure Lane is about sheep. It's like lanolin. Like
Oh,
sheep,
okay.
Sheep wool. So, hey, look it up. And
Yeah.
get the CD or the cassette.
I know when we first
The
discovered it, it was on cassette.
Oh, yeah.
So, there was a break when you had
You
to
have
turn
to
the
turn
cassette
it
over.
over.
But then when we got the CD, the whole thing goes, it's like, I don't know, 50 minutes, 45, 50 minutes,
Yeah.
nonstop
Yep.
medley.
Oh, man.
One medley. Awesome, awesome,
Quebec,
awesome recording.
Pure Lane.
Okay, everybody. So with that, we are going to sign out. Thank you so much for joining us tonight in my living room and playing some tunes with us. Tell your friends, the more the merrier. As you know, all instruments are welcome. We don't care. It could be bagpipes. It could be cowbell,
Triangles.
triangle, whatever,
Bring
anything.
your triangle.
Just tell them to join us, come and play and have some fun and chat. And tunes for everybody. And during the week, as always, stay healthy, stay safe, stay warm, eat good food,
Pat your dogs.
hug your loved ones, and 4-footeds as well as 2-footeds or 3-footeds, 5-footeds, whatever you have. Hugs are good.
Hugs are good.
And take care of each other and take care of yourself. And we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Yay!